Welcome, everyone, to the Nick and Rob Homer Hour. It is time to switch gears. UFL season is done. The NFL season is here. Our teams reported to training camp today as we were doing this recording. So they're already in training camp as you're watching. We're going to do the schedule game, pick out what we think they're going to do for their records, and we're going to pick our official team of the pod.
Well, Rob, the UFL is done. It is no more, and we're moving on to the NFL season. And by no more, we're going to follow it next year if they stay alive. But
if they stay alive, they are currently pretty much firing everybody, and it looks like they're going to reset a lot of things going into next year. But you know what? That's the UFL, so they're not in season. The NFL is, though. Training camps are open as we talk. As you watch us, training camps are already happening, and we are excited to talk about the NFC and the AFC East, specifically Nick's Cowboys and my Patriots, and what's going to be an amazing season.
Yeah, the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be breaking down the schedule for these teams. And Rob, I've got the Dallas Cowboys schedule right here, playing the schedule game, and we're going to see how well the Dallas Cowboys are going to do. Honestly, do you have any input on how you think they're going to do?
We'll find out, but one thing we know, they're going to win the entertainment game because they've got Jerry freaking Jones.
Yeah, and shocker to the Cowboy community, we have another contract dispute and a guy debating to be in going to the training camp, although Micah Parsons did show up for practice. But we're here again, surprise, surprise. And weirdly enough, it's making a lot of media headlines. So a lot of people are talking about it. Where the rest of the nation loves it, Dallas Cowboy fandom is sick and tired of it.
Yeah, I enjoy watching because I am not a Cowboys fan, and I get to chuckle thinking about how my friends, especially Nick, is taking Jerry Jones continuing to be extremely senile and crazy. But one thing Jerry Jones is a master marketer. We're talking Cowboys.
Yeah, for sure. And it is going to start off with a hot start heading into the season. So September 4th, the Thursday night Super Bowl banner game for the Philadelphia Eagles. The Dallas Cowboys are going to be playing them, and first game of the season as well. Rob, do you think the Dallas Cowboys can pull it off and beat the Philadelphia Eagles?
Oh, I'm going to call that a win. I'm going to call that a win in the debut of head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Schottenheimer. Remember, his name's not Brian anymore.
Mhm.
I'm going to his head coach of the Cowboys, according to Jerry. So I'm going to call that one a win because it's banner night. The crowd's going to be amped up. In general, sports teams, when they're raising their banner, they tend to struggle a little bit. I could see that happening. And let's give the Cowboys some false hope. Let's roll with the Cowboys win week 1.
I'll tell you what, if they win that season, or if they win that game, then yes, my hopes are going to be high heading into this season. Kind of like they were high last season when we beat the Cleveland Browns by like 34-7. So, but it is the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't think Schottenheimer is going to have the team ready to go by then. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and chalk that up as an L. And I kind of hope it is. I think we need to get a little humbled right there. Really don't like the fact that it's an NFC division game with the team that we're probably going to have to chase down for the division. Like we're even going to have a shot at it. But
well, NBC wanted the best ratings they could get, and Eagles Cowboys, that's the best rating.
Yeah, for sure. And then we've got the following week is the New York Giants, which
win.
That is a train wreck organization. Although they got Jackson Dart there, so it should change the gameplay just a little bit. But sticking to their old coaching roles, not much change outside of that. Same offensive line. If that's the case, I don't see how the Cowboys can't win that game.
Yeah, and I agree. Also, I don't think Dart's going to play because I think Wilson will still be playing at that point in time.
Yeah. And then we got the Chicago Bears at the Chicago Bears. Do you think the Chicago Bears are going to improve this season?
I think they are, and I think they're going to battle for a playoff spot. but it's the Chicago Bears. I think the Cowboys are starting 3-0 this year.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
It's at Chicago. I don't like that. I have no clue what to think of the Chicago Bears. In fact, to be frank, I don't even know who. Oh, Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson's going to be
Yep.
their head coach over there.
It's exciting for the Bears fans. Bears fans that I know, they're excited.
Yeah. But Eberflus is going to be going after his old former team as the defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. So it's going to be a good one. I'm going to go win. I think the Cowboys are actually going to go ahead.
Yep. And then we've got then they head to Green Bay comes to town. We know how much you love Green Bay, Nick. You have that as a win at home.
Green Bay is the curse of the Dallas Cowboys, and I do not see a way we're going to be pulling that victory off. I just don't see it. It doesn't matter who's quarterback at this point. Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, now Jordan Love. Doesn't make a difference. For some odd reason, whoever it is has our number, and they beat us. So I'm just going to go Green Bay Packers.
I agree. The Cowboys finally drop one. They go to 3-1.
Yeah. And then we got the New York Jets after that.
Is that in New York or is that at home?
It's going to be at the New York Jets.
I'm going to give that one to the Jets. I think people are really underselling Justin Fields and him being back in a comfortable lineup, him being back with his number one receiver from college. I'm going to say Cowboys drop one, they should
win. And you're saying the New York Jets are going to beat the Dallas Cowboys?
Yes, I am.
Really? Because of Justin Fields?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Wilson, who got paid?
Man, if we lose this game, we've got a lot of problems heading to us. So I'm going to have to disagree with that one. And I think the Dallas Cowboys should get that win. I am not doing a good job jotting this down. I'm trying to keep up with that.
Yeah. So you have them losing the first game.
Yeah.
Then you have them beating the Giants and beating the Bears.
Giants, Bears.
And then you have them beating the Jets.
Okay, and then the rest are losses. Okay.
Yeah. So we both have them at 3-2.
Yeah.
We both have them getting.
Gotcha. You started the season off hot, and now it's 2. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Then we get at the Carolina Panthers.
Win.
And they look like they're improving, though, don't you think? After last year,
they're improving. I think they do actually have a quarterback in Bryce Young. I don't think they're beating the Cowboys.
Okay. Oh, I'm with you there. I think the Dallas Cowboys should be able to get that win. So we are neck and neck. We're saying they're 4-2 heading for the first 6 games of the season. Oh, God. And then it is the Washington Commanders, Jaden Daniels, the new star of the league. Does he have the sophomore slump? That's the big question.
What do you think? Is that a win?
I've watched Jaden Daniels, and I have to tell you, I don't think that's sophomore slumping. I think this guy's the real deal. He's going to take over the league and possibly be a nightmare for the Dallas Cowboys for, 15 years to come. So I think the Commanders are actually going to pull off that victory.
I'm with you on that. I say they will pull off the win because right now I'm saying that they're going to have their top receiver.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time the season starts, they may have traded him away and things will look a lot different. But as of right now, I think they're going to have everyone. I think it's a Commanders
victory. Little elaborate. So wait, the top receiver, they're threatening to trade him? Is that what you're saying?
Contract dispute.
With who?
Oh my goodness, why am I blanking? Terry McLaurin? Does that sound right?
Oh gosh, I have not been keeping up with that.
And Terry McLaurin contract dispute is actively happening.
Wow.
Yeah, with Scary Terry there. So as a Pats fan, I like it. We desperately need a receiver. Maybe we can trade the Commander something.
See, this is
give him a second round pick. But anyways, we're off track here. Saying that McLaurin is still a Commander, I'm gonna, as of right now, let's give that a win to the Commander.
Okay, gotcha. And then we've got the Denver Broncos with Bo Nix, who had a debatable Rookie of the Year. I mean, he had a huge year.
He started slow and came on very hot. Some people are saying the Broncos could win that division this year. Is that at Mile High?
That will be at Mile High, which is a tough place to play.
I'm going to give that to the Broncos. And at this point in time, I'm assuming all of Dallas Sports Talk Radio, if the season goes the way I've got it predicted so far, will be calling for, of course, Jerry's head, always Jerry's head, but also Schottenheimer.
Well, and Sean Payton has got a weird connection with the Dallas Cowboys because he is always rumored to take over the team at some point, and especially after the Brian Schottenheimer hire, it was such a bizarre one at that. I think the Denver Broncos are on the up and up. I've been believing in them since 2 years ago, but Russell Wilson proved me wrong on that the year before. Bo Nix is looking really good. I've got to go with the Denver Broncos. As you can clearly tell, I'm not looking too thrilled with this upcoming season for the Dallas Cowboys.
4 through 8, huh?
We sure do.
Let's rapid fire.
So we got the Arizona Cardinals. Win. Okay.
Win.
All right. I've got the the Arizona Cardinals or the Cowboys?
Cowboys
yeah. I think the Cowboys should win that one. The bye week, Rob. Go ahead, get your jokes out. I hear
Jerry Jones will win the bye week.
Okay, there we go. All right. Bye week, and then we are at the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, that's a win for the Cowboys.
Okay.
I don't think the Raiders will be very good this year.
I'm right there with you. I think the Raiders are a train wreck organization right now, and they've got a long way to go.
Yeah, they have the right coach in place. I think they have the right quarterback in place in Geno, but I think this year is going to be real rocky, and then next year you're going to see him contend to the playoffs.
Okay, all right. But not this year. Not this year. Then we got the Philadelphia Eagles again. The Philadelphia Eagles should be rolling, and especially since you had them losing to the Dallas Cowboys.
I have them winning this one. I have them each winning the away game.
So you think the Cowboys are going to go 2-0 on the Eagles?
No.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. And then I've got the Cowboys. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pick a win just because I hate the Eagles, and I don't accept an 0-2. Okay, it's not happening.
Oh, I mean, if the Eagles sweep them, they probably won't make the playoffs. So they need to split.
All right, and I'm not trying to sway Rob back the other way, but we're playing the Kansas City Chiefs, and knowing how Rob feels about the Kansas City
Cowboys
Chiefs,
will win.
Okay.
75-0.
I tried to trick him on it.
I do not like the Chiefs. Cowboys win.
And I've got the Cowboys. It's regular season Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, it's really hard to tell at that point.
Regular season Chiefs play at 3/4 speed.
I do think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win that game, so I'll go ahead and put that as a loss. Do we have another? What do you call that? Wide receiver? What is it? I'm losing my mind. We're playing the Detroit Lions with that controversy.
Detroit Lions are next. Well, I think the Cowboys win because I think the Lions will probably still be a playoff team, but just barely. I think they lost a lot of talent and they need to rebuild.
Well, Dan Campbell's got to really prove himself because he had a really badass staff. Now, did he build it or not? We're about to find out. Because...
he definitely built that staff because I think a lot of us were like, who are these coaches that he brought in when he did it? And it took a year or two. And Dan Campbell knows his stuff.
Yeah.
There's only one coach in the NFL I would take over Dan Campbell right now.
Yeah.
And that man is Mike Vrabel.
Okay.
But I do think the Cowboys.
I'm going to go the Dallas Cowboys actually win. I just have a gut feeling on that they're going to beat the Detroit Lions. It's kind of becoming a rivalry game, honestly.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah. Then you got the Minnesota Vikings, who usually have a great regular season, but a terrible chance at the playoffs. But
Cowboys.
McCarthy's going to be back.
Cowboys win.
All right. I think Minnesota, they always give us a hard time. I'm going to go Sunday night game, though. Sunday night game. I'm going to go ahead and say the Cowboys actually win that.
And that's at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we got the Los Angeles Chargers. Box at 12. That won't stay.
Oh, that's an early game, huh?
Yeah, weirdly.
Cowboys don't do early.
2, 3,
solely,
4, 5 early games. I should have mentioned
based
that.
on the fact that that's an early, which is so weird for the Cowboys. I'm going to give that one to the Chargers. I feel like my gut was Cowboys, but let's go with the Jim Harbaughs.
Well, keep in mind that the Chargers since they're on the West Coast, that's a 9 a.m. game. Or no, 10 a.m. game.
True. Cowboys.
I'm going to go with the Cowboys. Let's see. Jim Harbaugh starts losing the room or something, maybe. I don't know. Then we got the Washington Commanders. I don't know how long they're going to be called that. But
no
comment,
politics, no comment. I don't believe in racism. So let's go with a Commanders win. The Commanders sweep them, in my opinion.
Commanders win, and I actually think that too. I'm really high on Jane Daniels, so I think it'll be really interesting. Fun fact about this game: that's actually going to be a Christmas game. Netflix is going to pick us up, and it's going to be at 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock. So that won't flex.
I won't flex, and I get that the NFL is chasing the almighty dollar. When Christmas falls on a Thursday or Sunday, I don't mind it. I don't like them forcing it into the other days. I'm a very casual NBA fan. I enjoy throwing that on Christmas Day, but then not worrying about moving in and out from watching the games while I'm spending time with my family. I guarantee you right now, that game will be on, but it'll be on in the background. I won't be paying much attention to that game on that day because it's Christmas. I wish the NFL would leave Christmas alone.
Well, knowing my family, we're going to pay attention to that game. All right. So Christmas be damned too on that one. Yeah, I agree with though. I actually don't think they should be playing Christmas games. And it was an NBA thing.
Yeah, although, the NFL has said, NBA, you're not us. And they're right.
But come on, guys, give them a break. But that's competition for you.
Yeah.
To finish it off, we've got the New York Giants.
That's a win.
That's going to be a win. I agree with that.
Dart's probably starting by then.
Yeah, you have the Cowboys on a heater. Did I get that right?
Yep, you did.
All right. So did I. So it looks like Schottenheimer, according to us, is going to have a shaky start, and then.
Well, my theory is when after the win over the loss to the Broncos, Jerry Jones takes over, and that's what the hot streak is. Jerry Jones on the field. Jerry Jones, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh,
I'm joking. I'm so joking, but I do think if they stay healthy, they have the talent.
Mm-hmm.
And Schottenheimer's a functional coach. He's got good coaches that he's put around him. This should be a playoff team.
Yeah, he definitely has good assistant coaches. So a lot of people freaking out about the Schottenheimer hire. I'm right there with you. I don't think it really matters. We got Eberflus on the defense. Offense, we did pick up Kenny Pickens and got another offensive lineman. So maybe.
And quite honestly, a good head coach, if the head coach can delegate, team can win. So I think it's going to be a good season for the Cowboys. What did we end up?
Surprise! We ended up on 12-5, but
12-5 and 12-5.
With Homer. I actually thought they were going to have a bad season.
12-5. That's probably depending on how the Commanders do in their other games.
Yeah.
So they're either going to be probably a 2 seed, maybe a 1, 2, or 5 seed.
It's a fun game. I love the schedule game, but this is the flaw to it. Is honestly, I just don't predict us going 12-5. We're probably really going to finish like 9-8 or something like that. But it was fun. I'm picking around, and of course, I got them beating teams like the Philadelphia Eagles and the Lions. So maybe I'm misguided here, but let's.
All right, so now we're going to flip to my Patriots. We're excited. The Patriot fans are excited. We haven't been this excited for football since Tom Brady was in Gillette. We got Vrabel. We're starting back. Patriot way is returned.
I'm really excited about the Vrabel hire. I think it's a good match, and I think he's a damn good coach. So,
all right. So week 1, they open at home against the Tom Brady and the Raiders. I'm going to give that to Vrabel. That's a win.
You're gonna give and it's against the Raiders.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got the New England Patriots getting that win over there, so I'm right there with you.
Week 2, they head down to Miami. A fun schedule thing that happens every year. The Patriots always play the Dolphins in the heat and the sweltering grossness of Miami, and then at the end of the season, Miami always has to come back and play the Pats in the cold. Traditionally, the Pats struggle in Miami. I'm going to give that one to the Dolphins.
That's a fun thing to look at because I will really wonder what the New England record is for the in that summer heat game.
Not good.
I'm right there with you. I think the Dolphins are going to win it because my recent memory always tells me they struggle in that heat game.
Mm-hmm. All right, then they got the Steelers, Aaron Rodgers and his Achilles coming to town for Week 3. I'm going to go ahead and give that to the Patriots because traditionally the Patriots just own the Steelers.
I think this Aaron Rodgers thing is a mess with the Steelers, so I'm right there with you. I think New England's going to pick off that win, so we'll see. Their defense should be good, but I don't know about their offense.
Then they've got the Panthers at home. Pats.
But the Panthers?
Yeah.
Pats
win.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I haven't really had to dwell or talk too much. It's just they seem simple to me. Then they go to the Buffalo Bills.
Always good.
Always good. The Buffalo Bills are good. I'm excited. They're on Hard Knocks this year. Is this the first time we've had a team that should be competing for the Super Bowl on Hard Knocks and not a team that's competing to be lucky to win a couple games?
Yeah, and it's going to be awesome with Josh Allen. Just watching him, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I think the Pats keep it close in the first half. I think the Bills win that game.
I am right there with you. I think the Buffalo Bills are going to win that game pretty handily, but we'll see. Maybe Vrabel's got that offense or that team up and running.
Yeah, and then we've got we travel to the Saints. Kellen Moore is, I believe, their head coach.
Yes, Kellen Moore.
Are you excited about this? Do you wish he was the Cowboys head coach?
I do not. I'm actually really curious how it's going to work out, but if he works out, then that was ours to lose. So we'll see. Yeah. But I'm cheering on him. I love Kellen Moore. I thought he was a great coach.
Yeah, Derek Carr has retired due to injuries. They've got a mess of options. I think they really reached for Tyler Slow in the draft, who was one. The NFL loves to overthink themselves with one quarterback every year in the draft that shouldn't be a first-round quarterback. Yeah, I think the Saints might win 2 or 3 games this year. Pat should win that one.
I'm right there with you. I think the Saints are. I feel bad for Kellen Moore because I think he took the job because it's his only opportunity to get, and they knew they weren't ready for this year. They're about to tear down and rebuild.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think, and Moore will be safe, I think, for 2 or 3 years, especially if the quarterback play looks adequate. But yeah. From there, this is going to be a very intriguing game at the Tennessee Titans. Mike Vrabel goes, quote, unquote, home to where his most recent head coach job was, where a lot of people say he shouldn't have been fired. That was a really weird thing when it happened. I think it was a power struggle behind the scenes. If Cam Ward is anything like he was last year, I think you could flip a coin over and over. I'm going to give it to the Titans.
Wow. I am shocked with that. I've got New England winning that game. Holy crap. I got New England winning way too many games.
I think they're going to end up being a playoff team.
I just like Vrabel. I really do.
I love Vrabel.
But okay, and
I love Vrabel.
Yeah, I guess we'll talk about it and after everything's done. I got a couple questions about you guys.
Yeah, I got some questions for you too. It's going to be good. From there, the Cleveland Browns and their parade of quarterbacks come to town.
All of them.
That's going to be a Patriots win. That's a Patriots win.
I'm putting myself in a bind because I don't think they're going to go on a 7-game winning streak, but they're playing the Browns, so I got to go with it. So that's an 8-game winning streak, or 7-game winning streak. I've got them on. Man, I'm loving
the
Patriots.
Atlanta Falcons come to town. Falcons have a lot of weapons, but the Pats really loaded up on defense. They really did. Pats in a close one.
I can't have the Patriots win again.
That's fine.
I just can't. It's like getting red on black or roulette. Sooner or later, you got to put it on black.
Yep. Exactly.
So I'm gonna go with it. Yeah.
All right. So I'm giving that one. I gave that one to the Patriots. You're giving that one.
Yeah. Correct. Sorry.
All right. And they go back to Florida, but this time to Tampa Bay, and the Fighting Baker Mayfields It's colder. We'll give it to Tampa Bay.
I'm with you there. I really like what Tampa's doing. I think they're gonna do the same thing they did, where they're gonna finish 10-7 or 11-6, and put on a
Yeah.
good season. But Baker's
Yeah.
great. He's good, but he's not that great, and
Yeah.
that's where you're gonna get.
I have them beating the Jets. Jets at home.
Can't disagree with that. And on record, I mean, I can only imagine.
I think the Jets are going to have.
Franchise-wise.
Yeah, I think the Jets are going to have a good season. I think they might win 8, maybe 9 games, but not that one.
Yeah.
Then this one's intriguing. They'll be on to Cincinnati. The next game.
Cincinnati. Oh, Seattle. Right.
No,
Cincinnati.
it was originally on to Cincinnati. That was the original.
On to Cincinnati.
Yep.
That's it.
So I think the Bengals win this if Joe Burrow. So I'll give it, because we're assuming everyone's healthy. So I'm going to give it to the Bengals.
That's all we can do.
But the Bengals ownership has been looking just as bad as Jerry.
The difference between that ownership and Jerry is the fact that they have Joe Burrow and we have Dak Prescott. And think
if Dak's healthy, he's good.
He's not Joe Burrow good.
He's not Joe Burrow.
That guy is a psychopath, and I've got the Bengals winning that one.
Yep. And then the Giants come to town, and I have the Patriots beating the Giants.
Patriots beating the Giants. I'm with you there.
Yep. And then we have a Week 14 bye. I hate the Week 14 bye. I'm sure we're going to talk about the byes and the weirdness more. Buffalo Bills come home. I think the Bills sweep them. I hate saying that. I think this division is still Buffalo's for now.
Yeah, I think so too. Now, one thing you can count on, though, is they can have the Hard Knocks curse. So
they could. They could. I'm going to say that. The close to this schedule is rough. They travel to Baltimore. Oh, sorry. I'm assuming you agreed with the loss.
I already moved it. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
They
Lost
travel
to
Baltimore. I'm going to say the Ravens win. They're the more complete team.
Yeah, they're Super Bowl ready now. So I'm going to give it to the Ravens.
Yeah. And, Lamar's my dynasty quarterback. I love him.
Perfect, because fantasy football's in the regular season, so that works out for you.
That does indeed. And then they go to the New York Jets. What do you think? Are they going to sweep the Jets?
Yes. I think so. Yeah,
I'm
going to give that New England will win that game.
Curious hopefully it's still, again, I think Justin Fields is going to be a massive upgrade at that position for them. I think he's finally going to settle in and feel like he's at home. He's been given the keys. And I think, honestly, the Jets fans are going to be a little bit easier on him than the Bears fans were, just because the Jets don't have to deal with Aaron Rodgers for the first time in, 2 years. So,
but they were excited about him.
And then he was Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. What week was that?
This is week 17.
So last one.
No, there's one more.
Gotcha. Okay. I've got the New England Patriots winning that one.
And then the Dolphins come to the cold weather. I say the Patriots will take that one.
I really like that point that you made, because I always remember it, but I don't pay too much attention to the Patriots.
Yeah, it's not your team.
But he's right. Like every year, it's always a hot game and a cold game. I'm with them. I'm going to go New England Patriots as well.
What do we got for it?
You got them at 10-7.
Nice.
11-6. So looks like a playoff team.
Looks like, should be a playoff team. Competing for that 6 or 7 seed. And if they can steal one from Buffalo,
that'd be huge. And look, their defense is still going to be great, especially with Vrabel, because he's going to get it all out of them. But their defense was fine last year too,
and they upgraded the backfield.
Their
pass defense potentially. I think it's going to be top 3 in the league. It might be number 1 in the league.
But my biggest question with it is, it's Drake May's second year. You guys are going through quarterbacks like no other. I don't know about your offensive line, I'll be honest.
So we've upgraded the offensive line. We used the number 3 overall draft pick, and then we also signed Moses, Jets, as well. So in theory, we have a big time upgrade to the OL. Drake May should be a lot more comfortable than he was last year. Last year, I was super excited for Drake May. I didn't want him to start out the gate because I didn't want him to get killed in the first 3 weeks.
especially with that team.
Yep, especially with that team, and the line was so bad. But then Jacoby Brissett played so poorly, it was time to make the switch. And also, they probably after 2 weeks should have just made the switch at head coach too.
Yeah.
The Pats got it right. They got lucky. They got so lucky that a team like the Dallas Cowboys didn't come in, or a team last year didn't come in and take Vrabel away. I think they lucked out that Vrabel wanted to be here. I don't know why that didn't happen last year, but it happened this year.
Right.
But they've made some solid upgrades. They're making a lot of culture upgrades.
Obviously, with Vrabel, that's natural.
Yep. The Patriot way is back, but it's not going to be Bill Belichick's Patriot way. It's going to be Mike Vrabel's. And then as far as the offense goes, Josh McDaniels is back.
See,
Such a good offensive coordinator. Horrible head coach. Terrible head coach. Such a good offensive coordinator. He is a quarterback whisperer.
Good. Okay.
He's not the product of Tom Brady. Tom Brady is a product of not only his hard work, but also Josh McDaniels.
Okay. Outside of Tom Brady, though, has he worked with other offenses and improved any quarterbacks? I just can't think of any.
He spent most of the time in
With
New
the
England,
Patriots.
and then he was the head coach
For Denver.
Denver during the Tebow time.
Yeah.
He drafted Tim Tebow in the first round.
Yeah. He gave him a grenade and left. That was really funny.
But for a while, all Tebow did was win in that rookie season. He got that crazy playoff win. But then season 2 it unraveled. He bounced over to St. Louis at the time afterwards as the OC for a little bit. I don't remember who their quarterback would have been then.
Yeah.
But he's bounced around a little bit, but ultimately he mostly just keeps migrating back to New England. And
I mean, if it works for New England, then it's generally worked out for New England every time they had Josh McDaniel. I think it's just a pairing made in heaven, maybe. And
I think so too.
But it seems like, to me, at least the head coach wise, I know he's not good, but we'll see. We'll see how he does as an offensive coordinator.
I haven't been this excited since before COVID for the Patriots.
I think you have a right to. The only big question mark is Drake May, and if Drake May ends up having a step up season and plays a lot better, then you've got a team on your hands.
Yeah,
so.
Typically having to switch to a new offense in year 2 is not a recipe for success. But it's like the Gerard Mayo organization was so, oh my goodness. Gerard Mayo didn't know what he was doing.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't running the offense, but the failure week in, week out at the top, so bad. So there's been nothing but improvement, I think, for the Patriots. And they might not hit 10-7. Maybe it's 9-8. Maybe it's 7-10. But you know what? They're going to be in every game. It's going to build. They're not winning the Super Bowl this year.
No,
and if I'm wrong, I will be so happy.
Oh, man.
But
talk about disappointment for a lot of fans that aren't Boston. Oh, my Lord. But, I think there's plenty to be excited about. I like Vrabel. I wanted Vrabel 2 years ago when the Cowboys got their ass kicked to the Green Bay Packers. I thought it was a match made in heaven. It was a good culture, gets us ramped up, tries to take out the glitz and glam and actually put some real football in there, but
he probably
never got the opportunity.
Probably didn't want to deal with Jerry.
Who's to blame him? But obviously,
let's talk about your Cowboys now, though.
Yeah. Obviously, the big coaching change. I don't know if you're not a Cowboys fan. Who is the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys? I'll tell you, it's Brian Schottenheimer.
But is Brian his first name? Because in that introductory press conference, it really sounded like Jerry wanted to change his name.
His name is Shoddy, buddy. Yeah, it's Shoddy. And I've got plenty of reasons why this should fail. I'm not too excited about Brian Schottenheimer at all.
Is he in the Dave Campo say yes to the leader and just do whatever Jerry says mode?
According to him himself, if you read articles about him, he is a big team guy, bonding. They play more ping pong, basketball, eat out.
Players coach.
Yeah, he's trying to be a players coach, which Mike McCarthy already kind of was. That wasn't our problem.
Does that work with a Dak Prescott?
I mean, Dak will be fine because he's got his own little motivation. My problem isn't Dak's work ethic. I think Dak's going to be fine. My problem with Dak right now is I just don't think he's got it. I don't think he's this guy. And it's Tony Romo 2.0, but I actually like Tony Romo better than this.
Well,
so I'm just not.
Your backup quarterback has a cannon.
Yeah,
he is not proven, but he has a cannon.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be talking about Milton. Do not be shocked if Milton has a great preseason game, especially because he's fun to watch when he runs the ball and he has a cannon. If he gets a couple big deep balls out in the preseason, it won't be long for the Cowboy fans to start saying we want Milton in there. I'm serious. Like
really?
Yeah, I'm not speaking for me. I'm not speaking for me, but I just know the zeitgeist that is the Dallas Cowboys, and most of us, I can tell, are just done with Dak. We want something different at this point, and I don't. 2 years ago, he was runner-up MVP, so Dak has something. I'm not the guy that says he's the worst guy out there. I just don't think he I need more movement in the pocket. I need this, and these legs are starting to get take out from him. He could throw an accurate pass, but he still hasn't moved into that next like echelon of like I don't know something. He's not a Joe Burrow in the pocket, and he's not a Lamar Jackson. So what is he? He's average.
I think he's better than average. I would have when the Pats had Mac Jones, I would have taken Dak over him in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't feel the same way about Drake. I'm so excited about Drake May.
Yeah.
I will take Drake May all day, every day over Dak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just not thrilling anymore. And it was 2 years ago that I've come to the conclusion that what we have here in our hands is the Cowboys version of Kirk Cousins. And I think that's where he's at. Where, yeah, he shows flashes. He's a smart guy. He can play well, but I just don't think he's that guy, you know. But we could go 12-5 with him. I don't see how that.
If the Cowboys go 12, I mean,
oh, Shoddy's fine. Shoddy's in the books.
I mean, but the Cowboys the last several years, they've got the talent. They win a lot of games. It's the playoffs,
and we did improve.
So I mean, they could be 15-2, and I don't think you'd be that excited because you'd want to see them survive the divisional round.
Last year for sure, and the year before, I agree. But this year, honestly, with Schottenheimer, if we just make it to the playoffs, and I know, okay, all right, Cowboy fans, I have to say this is all the haters can't listen to this. I would just be happy if they made the playoffs. Now the Cowboy haters can come back. We're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. All right.
If you do, if the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, I think we literally see Jerry Jones have a heart attack and die on the field holding the trophy.
God, talk about that. Stick it to Jimmy. I'm going out with a bang. You know, that's the way to do it. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm not too thrilled with the season. Obviously, you have a little bit more excitement with the new coach and things like that. A new coach that's a well-known commodity where we're reshuffling Brian Schottenheimer, who's never had a coaching job, but who knows? Hey, it could be a Dan Campbell.
It could be. Well, then again, Dan Campbell did have an interim head coach.
Right, and Schottenheimer never had that opportunity.
He didn't have that opportunity. So that's our quick hit thoughts on the two teams we're going to cover the most. It is Homer Hour, Nick and Rob's Homer Hour. So our Homer teams, the Patriots and the Cowboys. Along with that, we will be touching up mostly on other AFC and NFC East teams because we're going to see them a lot. I'm sure we'll be talking Hard Knocks through the preseason because it's Hard Knocks. But we're doing something fun. We're going to have another team that we're going to root for. How's this going to work, Nick?
So what we got here, this is one of our buddies' ideas, Patrick,
Thanks,
who
Patrick.
came up with this idea. And he said, I just want a podcast to just choose a random team and just have to fully dive into that team and be their biggest fan. Now, it is called Homer Hour. I don't know if we could be the biggest fan, but
we're going to be fans.
We are going to be fans of this team, whatever team it is. Okay. And so what we're doing, go ahead.
I was going to say, I hope it works out better than my lifelong Brahmas fandom.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, the chances are, statistically, whatever team I pick is going to make it to the conference championships, has better chance of making it to a conference championship than my Cowboys. But we're gonna pick a random team. Obviously, since we're covering the NFC East and AFC East, we're not going to be discussing anything involving those divisions. So
those teams are out.
Yeah, and then we do have veto power. Some of us can't handle certain teams.
Yeah, we each get one veto. Nick's better at this than me. If the wheel lands on the Chiefs, I will be yelling a veto into the mic. I cannot root for the Chiefs. I appreciate what the Chiefs are doing. I appreciate Patrick Mahomes. I do not appreciate the cockiness of the Chiefs fans who thinks Mahomes has already had 10 times better of a career than Brady just because he can run a little bit.
Yeah,
he lost to Brady heads up in a Super Bowl when Brady was old.
We've gotten riled up about this before, and I'm sure throughout the season we're gonna probably dig into Patrick Mahomes at some point. But
I'm sure we will.
I'm gonna keep it civil here. I do like Pat, but I get it. He is pretty full of himself. But
no, he's allowed to be. It's the fans. It's those damn fans.
But what we got here is the wheel that we're going to determine, or how we're going to determine which team that we're going to be cheering for. We're going to go ahead and click the spin button and see who we land on. I'm pretty excited about this. Let's see. I can do it. No.
Indianapolis Colts. That's an interesting one. The Indianapolis Colts. This could actually be a lot of fun. This could be fun. Because we've got, let's see, Anthony Richardson is on the team currently.
Yeah.
Are you going to veto this one? You can veto
Absolutely not. And I actually told you before this that there's no team that I'd veto, and I just realized the one that I would veto.
Which would have been who?
Houston Texans. I can't do it. Yeah. I cannot do it. Just a Dallas Houston thing.
I mean, if this was still back in the Pats Colts, Brady Manning
see, I know why you want me
to it,
but
I think this could be fun because of the quarterback drama they're going to have throughout the season.
Here's the risk.
Also, I do believe they are not playing the Pats in the regular season. They are not.
So here's the risk that you have. If you do not, I'm not vetoing this one. I like the Indianapolis Colts. So if you veto it, that's it. That's your veto.
That's my veto. If it lands on the Chiefs,
you're in a bind.
I'd rather root for the Colts over the Chiefs. Let's go Colts.
All right.
Go win your division.
So there we have it, fellas, or everyone. I guess I should keep it. Indianapolis Colts will be our team that we're going to follow heading into the week. I mean, heading into the year. And we got more to come. Yeah.
Indianapolis Colts.
That is the Nick and Rob Homer Hour NFL team that we endorse, support, go, Anderson, and all their troubles that come with it.
Yeah. That's going to be interesting. Do they make trade for like a Kirk Cousins or something? Do they get desperate? Let me pull up their depth chart real quick. I feel like they have another quarterback option. They don't have Flacco anymore.
Mm-hmm. I think you just stick with Anthony Richardson. Look, he's cheap right now.
When he checked himself out of the game last year. He really, 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 most of the fans, from what I saw, wrote him off.
Look, and I get it. You can write him off all you want. The key to this is he's cheap. He's not hurting your salary cap that much. Cheap. He's still on his rookie contract. Give him one more year. Maybe he'll get it figured out. Probably not. And then if he doesn't get it figured out, cut him and move on. You know,
let's see. Colts,
I see no reason to trade him.
Sure. Well, he's got no value in a trade.
Yeah, that's another thing. Who else wants him?
Yeah, they won't. Maybe for a 7th round pick, but even then, just wait for him to be released. That's the NFL's good at that.
Yeah, and I never really liked Anthony Richardson as a player. I don't know him personally, and I mean no disrespect on any of that. But as a player, I was never a big fan of him.
Oh, this could actually be really fun. That's right. Daniel Jones is currently the second stringer.
I'll tell you more about Daniel Jones next week.
Notre Dame's. So right there at home for the Colts, Notre Dame's Riley Leonard is the third stringer.
Should be an interesting one.
Yeah, I think. Let's see other fun players. Jonathan Taylor's at running back.
Of course, getting kind of old though.
Getting old, so we'll see. They got Khalil Herbert backing them up. Receiver, they have Michael Pittman. And then they also have A.D. Mitchell, Texas Longhorn A.D. Mitchell. He's a very good receiver, so interesting to see if he can take steps along with Alec Pierce.
Alec Pierce is pretty good.
On defense, they have an aging, I would imagine at this point, Forrest Buckner at defensive tackle. And yeah, that's what they've got. Interesting.
Yeah, it should be a fun team to root for. I'm pretty excited about this. I think it'll be a blast. Hopefully, they just beat the Texans. That's all I really need out of them. So as long as they do that, I'll be happy. So Rob, we are. I guess the next point that I was going to be making is coming up next week, we're going to be discussing a little bit. We're not ready for Hard Knocks yet. That's August 5th.
Yeah, I think Hard Knocks, because we're typically, if we stick to our schedule, we're typically going to record on Tuesdays, and then Nick's going to either post Tuesday night or Wednesday.
Usually I pull it off on Tuesday night, so I'm probably going to get that
We'll
done.
be posting Tuesday night. Most of y'all probably be watching us Wednesday or Tuesday night. The diehards can watch Tuesday night. All for it. Remember to like and subscribe. So yeah, we won't be talking about Hard Knocks next week because we won't have anything to talk about yet. But we will have. I think we can do. Obviously we'll talk our teams. Maybe a little preview of the other teams in our divisions.
Absolutely.
And then maybe we can try to learn the Colts.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a deeper dive on the Colts, see what we get out of them, and then we'll see what we go from there. So we'll look at the rest of the division, see how they do, and then talk any sort of AFC, NFC East news. Though we're also going to report on that and have a discussion over it.
Yeah, because we'll have had a full week of training camp by the time we're talking again about this stuff, so it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it should be really exciting. And then Rob, you're always better at it than me. Where do they find us?
Yes, they can find us on Instagram at the Nick and Rob Homer Hour. Please subscribe, share with your friends. If you're currently watching this, you're probably watching it on YouTube, so you should have been able to find us there. I do believe our YouTube channel is at UFL Homer Hour still.
Correct. Yeah, it's UFL Homer Hour, but we're going to be changing it to Nick and Rob Homer Hour. Don't worry, UFL fans, we're not going anywhere.
We'll still talk about UFL if it comes back.
Yeah, if it comes back.
Brahma.
Yeah.
And then so you can find us on YouTube as well. And again, like and subscribe, share with your friends. We'll be doing some more live streams throughout the season. We're probably not going to do a preseason live stream, but we'll do a few live streams throughout the regular season and of course the playoffs as we get going. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, the goal in the live stream is one game a quarter, right?
Yeah,
we'll go back and forth between the Patriots and the Cowboys to keep it fair.
So we'll probably live stream 2 Cowboys games and 2 Pats games. Have to see what Pats games even are nationally televised, so we don't have to go down too far of a rabbit hole to actually get that game to be able to be watched.
That's a good point. Didn't think about that.
But yeah, and then of course, hopefully, we'll be live streaming all 3 of our teams. And the Colts aren't making the playoffs, but they're going to be a lot of fun to watch. As the quarterback situation is going to be great.
That's a good point. We actually have to come up with a live stream in the regular season. Let's make it 5 live streams. 5,
because we got to do 1 Colts live stream.
Got to do 1 for the Colts. That's our new team.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they don't play either the Cowboys or the Pats. So.
Right. So I think it'll be fun to just.
We'll probably have to do a Texans game. Get our friends of the pod, Patrick and Stefan, to join because they're big.
There you go.
They are big Texans fans. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. So we got a lot of things coming up. We're improving our podcast every little bit. And please just join us throughout the year as we watch some good NFL football.